Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Harmony One, whose current price stands at the $0.02231 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 4.98%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out on these charts, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of resistances and supports, and also show you the key patterns that we have information on this chart. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. From the all-time high, Harmony One has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.016 mark, and by so doing I believe Harmony One has done the minimum that we expected it to do, and soon we might see this Elliot wave count having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. But before that plays out, there are key scenarios that we expect to play out down here, and that is what I want to focus on. So if I jump to the 4-hour chart so that we can see this better. Here on the 4-hour chart you can see from the moment we made that low at around the $0.016 mark, the price of Harmony One had been trading within this channel, and as we were trading within that channel, we are making a series of highs, push the market to the upper side, but at some point here they couldn't do that anymore, and the sellers took over, and once that happened we broke out of that channel to the lower side. We even lost a key area of support here, and once that move played out, we unlocked even lower prices and went to around the $0.018 mark, where we have an area of support, and from that support line we started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, and we also broke out above this key area of resistance yesterday. And as we tried to have a retest here on the 4-hour chart, the retest was not a success, and you can see we have started breaking to the lower side. And this brings me to the first scenario that I expect to play out, and this scenario is also supported by a pattern which is information on this chart, which is a head and shoulders pattern. So if I draw it out here on the chart, having this as the left shoulder of that pattern, then we move to the lower side, then up here we have the formation of the head, then the neckline is down there, then the movement that is forming right now is what is forming the right shoulder. So once you continue losing that key area of support and continue moving to the lower side, that will be completing that head and shoulders pattern. This is a pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the target area of that breakout as the height between the head and the neckline. So if I use a trend line here to get the height between the head and the neckline, then take that height and place it at the area where it's possible that we might have that breakout to the lower side. That gives us a target area at around the $0.0092 mark, and that would be the worst case scenario for Harmony One. And I hope if this movement plays out, we have key areas of support in between here, so I expect those key areas of support to give us support and then have a nice reversal to the upper side before we get to around the $0.09 mark. So I expect if this move plays out, we might find reversal at around the $0.013 mark, where we have a key area of support, and it's possible that we might continue losing this key area of support and continue pushing to the lower side to around the $0.018 mark, and at that point we might find support because that is a key area of support, and have a very nice bounce to the upper side. And if that happens, that will be invalidating this head and shoulders pattern, so I'll have to remove it on the chart and maybe sketch out a bullish scenario here on the chart. And if we have this reversal to the upper side and invalidate that pattern, I expect us to go above this key area of resistance once more, then have a retest of that area, and it must be a successful retest. Then once that happens, we can then continue pushing to the upper side and go to around the $0.029 mark, where we have our next key area of resistance. So those are the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing it on the patterns that are information here and also the key areas of support and resistances. If I also take a look at the indicators, here on the RSI we are trading at around the 44 mark, and that would mean we have room to unlock lower prices. So if we continue losing that key area of support, that movement here on the RSI will be supported. But also if we have a reversal from the prices that we are in at the moment, that move will also be supported here on the RSI. If I also take a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean lower prices could be coming our way. So that head and shoulders pattern might be the pattern that will play out and unlock lower prices here on the Harmony 1 chart. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.